So Matt, when we're done with this, do you want to go grab a drink? Like
You
go
know,
out and
Doug,
grab a drink?
I would love to go grab a drink with you. I would love nothing more, but frankly, I'm not hungry, so we can't.
Hungry?
What does that mean?
Well,
Matt, why
Doug,
would you need? I just asked you for a drink. I didn't say let's eat.
no, Doug, in Pennsylvania, the way that it goes these days, you unfortunately have to order food with your alcohol. That way, the COVID won't get you.
No.
Wait, does COVID not land on food?
It doesn't land
If
on
food is in
Karen.
your mouth or up your
That's-
nostril, it doesn't get you.
You're
Does
absolutely
COVID not
right.
land on beer?
No, it doesn't land on beer. It doesn't do any of that. Let me just share with you guys from the wisdom of our wonderful governor, Governor Wolf, and the PA Liquor Control Board. They have issued guidelines so that you can know what you can do whilst you consume alcohol in restaurants and bars, because we have moved from 50% to 25% occupancy in restaurants and bars. And here, when you go for the sale of alcohol on the premises, you have to buy a meal. And by the way, the term meal, right? I don't know if you knew what a meal was. It contains food prepared on premises, sufficient to constitute breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you want chips, no chips. If
My
you want
kids eat chips for dinner.
Exactly. Well, sometimes I have ice cream for dinner because I'm a fat lard, but you can't have ice cream and beer, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
So you got to have bacon and eggs. You got to have a tuna salad sandwich, and you've got to have a T-bone steak to enjoy your beer. No pretzels, popcorn, or anything. By the way, if you want to consume alcohol on premises, you have to have that as a meal, a part of your group, and you have to eat it and drink it at the same time. Once you're done eating, you can't have any more beer or alcohol. Bar service is prohibited at the for food and or alcohol.
Wow.
If you have, but good news is, if you are a brewery and you want to have people drink at your brewery, you can get a food truck. Just so you know, you can spring for one of those. Just go do that. Casinos can't do drink service
because that's just
anymore.
Because I'm totally certain they're just like food truck for rent.
Exactly.
In Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
I don't think you understand the amount of food truckery we have in this state. If you've got a club and you don't sell food, don't even think about opening. Don't even do it. You cannot use your liquor license and serve alcohol if you ain't selling food. Now, if you're one of those fancy dancy strip clubs and you serve a breakfast buffet, you totally can. You're totally fine. Just so you know, the governor's additional order directing targeted mitigating measures specially prohibits businesses that meet the definition of a nightclub. So no nightclubs. Don't do it.
Wow.
And by the way, indoor seating in yellow counties, we have this whole red, green, yellow thing. If you're in a yellow county, you cannot sit indoors. So sorry, Norman, I'm not hungry. I can't consume food at the time, so we cannot consume alcohol because the COVID gonna get you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
I knew we were going to talk about this, but this, I'm just looking at this. It is now even more patently insane than you guys made it sound in our prior discussions. This is
what
absolutely
kills me
nuts
about this, though, Norman, is the fact that we are told that they're following the science and it has everything to do with the science and the data, and we're doing everything we can to try and mitigate the disasters. But here's the thing. I just want to share this one more thing with you, just so you know. The science, they're not going to follow the science. This is our health director, Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
Evan. Yeah. They're not going to release the granular data to prove restaurants and bars cause case increases.
Yeah.
You can read that.
Because real science doesn't
convenient.
need proof, right, Norman? You need to take a scientist's word for it.
That's
how science
so
works,
convenient.
right?
That's how
just
science
believe
works.
me.
It's granular, guys.
I figured out what gravity is, and we can reverse it, and now we can have flying cars. Can you prove it? No, just believe me. We're fine. We're fine.
So that's like really bad news for Pennsylvanians who want to go out and socialize and drink. And, you know, Matt, you and I are just going to have to eat if we want to drink. What a weird thing to say.
You
but
guys already have
here's the good news.
I
know. It's not like Pennsylvania has the greatest. I mean, when I say we're going to be able to, I'm sorry, let me say it this way. It's very likely that in Pennsylvania, pot will be legalized before we can buy alcohol in normal places. Like seriously, it's just kind of weird here because of the Mothers Against Drunk Driving lobby is probably the biggest thing.
You know what
But
they didn't talk about? They didn't talk about pizza and beer. That's what I really want to know. Does pizza constitute an actual meal that you can drink?
Or is
beer
it a
with?
snack?
Or is it a snack? What is it? What is it?
Yeah,
Is it on
right.
the appetizer menu? If it
So-
is, no.
So here's what I think is really, really kind of the good news is that this is so easy to get around.
Oh, it's absolutely.
It's
stupid,
like,
but
come
yes.
on, like if it's prepared on, okay, it's prepared there, right? So you can prepare a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, cut it in half, and charge 25 cents for it with the wings
Mhm.
or with the
Yeah.
chips, and it's like, here, I prepared this, we prepared this, or you could do things like, one onion ring, 25 cents.
Well, they
That-
have said
can't
do
be a
that.
snack.
Can't, because they wanted to make sure you knew
Oh,
what a meal was.
Yeah,
So
they've defined the meal.
constitute.
But
They
what I think.
So
the
I
good
really
news
want to
here-
know how whether or not somebody comes in, orders an onion ring, okay, or a cheese ball, and and then something happens, right? And
Yeah,
then
right.
they sue. Like, where's the judge going to come down on? That's like, how can you say that an onion ring or a plate of onion rings is not dinner? Like,
I
people
really-
choose. We're in America. We eat crap all the time. That is dinner.
I'm waiting for the first person in Pennsylvania to go to jail for just having a shot and no T-bone steak. So
Oh boy, that's gonna be
Uh,
fun.
Civil disobedience, ready to go.
Oh man.
Well, what's mind blowing to me too is that it's like the nanny statism here is so off the scale.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
gone beyond like, all right, we have, we're going to make recommendations and these are the things you should try and follow in order to do it. Okay. They're already saying, okay, we can't trust you to just follow general recommendations. And now they're saying, we're not going to trust you if we gave you specific recommendations for a very specific situation, namely a restaurant or something like that. So this is like 3 or 4 states of nannyism at this.
At this
just
point,
unbelievable.
you can really see
Unbelievable.
the absurdity, and it makes the argument all the more delicious. So
Yeah.